In this lesson, we're going to focus on section 3.2, estimating products and quotients. Our objective is we will estimate using rounding for products and compatible numbers for quotients. So remember, that's multiplication and division. The first example will be products because we're trying to find an area. A living room is 10.5 by 9.25 feet, and we're going to round or estimate the room's area. So we're going to have to multiply the two numbers. If we rounded the 10.5, we'd round up to 11, and then the 9.25 would round down to 9. Remember, 5 or more, let it soar, 4 or less, let it rest. Now we can estimate 11 times 9, it would be about 99 feet squared. Here's another example with products. Joshua bought 3 yards of fabric to make a flag. The fabric cost $5.35 per yard. The clerk said his total before tax was $14.95. Could this be correct? So let's round, multiplying the 3 yards times $5.35. If we rounded the 3 to 3, we could just keep that the same. And the $5.35, we could round that down to 5. 3 times 5 is 15. Now we rounded the $5.35 down, so we know our actual answer is going to be a little bit more than 15. So clearly $14.95 couldn't be the final answer. So we would have to say no. The other thing we're going to focus on are compatible numbers. So compatible numbers are good for quotients. And this is a definition that you have to write down. Compatible numbers are numbers that work well together. So for example, if we had 17 divided by 6, we'd want to change that because 6 doesn't go into 17 equally. So 18 divided by 6, which would be 3, that would work because you get an even answer. We want to think numbers that are in the same fact family. So now let's take a look at an example. Suppose a store sells CDs for $7.95. How many could you buy if you had $50.25? So the reason that we're using division here is because we have a big sum of money and we're trying to figure out how many groups, how many CDs we can buy for $7.95. How many groups of $7.95? So we got $50.25 divided by $7.95. Okay. So those are not compatible. We couldn't do that in our head. So let's think about numbers that are close. 49, 50, 51. Let's choose 49 because we can notice that 49 is close to 7. Yes, we did round both these numbers down, but they are compatible. So about 7 would be a good answer. Let's try another with compatible numbers. So estimate by using compatible numbers, remember they're good for quotients. Is 2.5 a reasonable quotient for 17.931 divided by 8.34? So our quotient, we already have that. 17.31 divided by 0.34. Okay, so the compatible numbers then, they don't go in evenly. So we could say round up the 17 to 18. So now we need to make sure we choose a compatible number to 18. 8 is not compatible to 18. That would not work. Think about something that would be compatible. 9 would be. Yes, it's rounding up a little bit, but it would be compatible because it goes evenly. 18 divided by 9 is 2. So is it a reasonable quotient? Yes. This was a nice quick short lesson, so try this exit pass. Use the compatible numbers. Make sure you write down what each compatible number you use in this problem is, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.